Okay, class, here we are again. We're going to be doing the second segment of the class page, and I hope you can see it right there. That's the second segment. I want to walk you through it. Again, I want you to maybe pull it up on your computer so we can go along with this together. Hopefully, this will make everything clear for you. All right, the first thing is office hours. Office hours are every Thursday night from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And they are not mandatory. This is just something for you to come to ask me questions or tell me what's going on if there's something personal happening. And you can also email me at mafegosha@gmail.com for that information. But this is, the office hours will begin this coming Thursday, August 29th. So you can call in and you will look at underneath there. There's office hours are there for you. There's a link further down I will explain to you as we move down the page. But just keep on moving down the page. Again, these are just for you. They're voluntary. You do not have to come to office hours. So let's move on. Class information. This is a Sunday to Saturday class. We're starting on Monday, but everything that's due for the first week is due by Saturday night at 11:30. I will tell you more about forums. They have a different routine. But it's a Sunday to Saturday class. If you turn things in after that, it will be late and you will have points deducted. So do your best to get things done on time, or call me, send me an email, let me know if there's something going on. You know, if you're having a baby, you're organizing another state and you can't make it to the class for a week, if you send me an email, let me know. I will more than likely, if it doesn't happen repeatedly, more than likely I'll give you some extra time. So just follow those directions. Keep in touch. Communicate. And communication is a very important thing when we're working online because we do not have the face-to-face reality. All right, the next thing it says here is class information. Under class information is you will only usually see the week that you're currently working on. So I open up a different week when we complete a week, and then you'll be able to move on down the page. So if you get onto the page and you don't see anything but the first two sections, don't worry. I'll open up the next section when it's time. All right, let's see. All assignments and forums will have a date across the top that tells you when they're due. So they're clearly marked, so you should be able to follow them. There's a student learning objective here, but I'm not going to even look at it. Now, what I do want to go over is the big warnings that I have there, and this is really important because if you're taking this class for whatever reason you're taking this class, you don't want to, you don't want to get kicked out because of whatever reason. So here's some of the things. Assignments sent via text, well, I'll accept them, and I'm going to change that right now on there. I will accept them if they are written as if they are an email or a regular assignment. No text message, no text words. Make sure you use the spelling, and that's what's so good about doing your assignment immediately into the page that pops up when you click on it, because it has an icon, and so many students don't see this icon. It says ABC, and it has a check mark on it. So once you type everything, you click on that icon, and it checks all your words. And if it isn't spelt right, it shows you that it's not spelt right. And then you click on the word that's not spelt right, and it gives you the correct spelling, and then you don't have any errors. Because you will be marked off for having spelling errors, especially when you can find a dictionary online anytime. So there's 3 spelling errors within an assignment, and you won't receive any credit at all for that assignment. You will have time to resubmit it if it's not 11:30 on Saturday, or you can resubmit it late, but you will get late points. So 3 spelling errors, and you do not get credit for the assignment. So please click on that icon. It's so simple. Okay. 3 consecutive absences, and I want to address this right now about absences. If you do not show up to the class this week, because I'm going to be sending out this information via message, if you don't show up for this class at all this week, you will not be in the class. So you must log on And when you log on, I know this is sometimes dismaying for some students, but that's what computers do. Every time you log on, I know that you've logged on. Every time you do an assignment, I know that you've done the assignment. Every time you have logged on and done nothing, I also know that. So when you log on, it tells me that you've been there. So there's also messages that might say Gosha Maffei hasn't been in class for 3 weeks, 21 days. If you miss 3 weeks, you're out of the class. If you miss the first week, you're out of the class. You miss 3 weeks, you're gone. I have people on the waiting list. There's lots of students that need this class in order to graduate or fulfill a requirement. So please do us both a favor and log on and do your work and do it every single week. It's not that difficult. All right, another thing. You may use Wikipedia to get your brain in operation, to give you some thoughts or ideas to think about. But Wikipedia is not a reference. If you use that as a reference, I will not grade it. Wikipedia is something that you can go on, I can go on, we can add, we can delete, we can add anything we want to it. And so therefore, it's not an official reference. So use it to stimulate your mind and then go someplace else and use other references. All right, so it's not that. And plagiarism. Plagiarism will result in a 0, and it might actually get you kicked out of the class. There's a plagiarism you're going to check off on that you will not cheat, and plagiarism is cheating. If you go to a web page and you copy and then paste it into your work, which many students have done in the past, when you do that, that's plagiarism, that's cheating. And all I have to do as an instructor, if it looks a little strange, is I just copy it and paste it, and it goes right to the page where you copied it from. So I know immediately where you've copied it from. So you'll be busted. So please don't do that. Use your own words. This is not a difficult class, and you're all intelligent people. So I hope, anyway. So let's see. And again, I want to say plagiarism, I wrote this out this time, is the practice of taking someone else's work and ideas and passing them off as your own. Now, as you scroll down this page, you will also see, I've got Pete Seeger singing Talking Union. And Pete Seeger is probably the icon of the labor movement as far as singing is concerned. You might enjoy it. You don't have to listen to it. It's a couple minutes. Notice it says textbooks and helpful books and reading. There are 2 textbooks, and there's quite a few different places to look for them, and I will try and send out another link for another place to look for them, but there should be even some in LATTC's bookstore. So it's Why Unions Matter by Michael D. Yates and The Union Members Complete Guide by Michael Maurer. Recommended books or recommended reading would be The Lexicon of Labor by Emmett Murray, R. Emmett Murray. And if you can get a hold of Howard Zinn's People's History of the United States, it should be a mind-blowing experience, just reading some truth that we've never been told in the words of the people that have not been credited. Okay, office hours information. Now, all these little things, if you run your cursor over the office hour information, a line pops up underneath it. You click on that, and when you click on it, it opens up and it says office hours every Wednesday, 7:30. Oh, I think it's a Thursday. I'll have to check and see. Every Wednesday, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. I'm going to have to make sure, so I think I have that wrong, so I'm going to have to check the office hours. But that link will tell you office hours begin on August 29th and they end December 12th. So you have that. See office hours schedule, which is a link underneath that, and just read that information. So all you do, and then I hope you can see this right here. I'm trying my best to get you to see this link right here. Let me see. You want to follow that back and click on that. That click there is called breadcrumbs, and that will lead you right back to your home page. And there you are. So I hope that was visible. I'm doing this in a hotel as I'm driving across country. And right now I'm in New Mexico and I'm trying to get this done so you have the information. I'm sorry. I just went and disappeared on you. All right, so all you have to do is slide down the side of the page and you'll see underneath that there's the office schedule. When you click on the office schedule, what will come up, as you will see, is the date, the time, and it tells you how long it is. And then when you scroll down, it tells you student details. Dial your telephone conference line, and it gives you the phone number, both a regular number and an 888 number, which is toll free. But if you use your cell phone, you have to use the pay phone. And then you enter a code number. You do not have to do the other things unless I tell you to. Mostly we always do just on the phone. Unless it's something special, then we can do something where we actually maybe can see each other. But that's not really necessary. So it tells you right then what to do. I would check it out before you do it. It gives you a phone number to check it out. And now you can just go back up to the top where I said the breadcrumbs were. You'll notice when you scroll all the way back up, it says office hours. And then next to that, it says on the left, topic 1. Next to that, it says labor LS 004. Click back on that. You're back to your home page again. And then scroll back down and let's see what's next after office hours. All right, after office hours is the syllabus. You all should have a copy of that. There's course guidelines and there is criterion for course grades. There's the weekly forum and the forum grading. I'm going to stop now because I don't know how long I'm allowed to do this video. So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to upload this and then I will come back and do another one on forum.